Before controversy even entered the picture, Kim Soo Hyun stood on a level that few celebrities, even in Hollywood, ever reach. His breakthrough in My Love from the Star made him a household name across Asia, the US, and beyond. That drama alone drew more than 2 billion online views across multiple platforms. His follow-up projects only solidified his status. From emotional depth to impeccable public behavior, he became the kind of actor brands fought to align with. Corporations loved him because he was safe. Fans loved him because he was sincere. The media loved him because he never gave them anything messy to talk about. He was the rare celebrity with no scandals, no chaotic relationships, no public meltdowns, no problematic interviews. And intriguingly, the public knew almost nothing about his private life, an image that worked in his favor. Mystery is powerful. Clean mystery is even more powerful. But that is also what makes a sudden shift in narrative so dramatic. When people get used to perfection, even a small tremor feels like an earthquake. So when rumors began forming in online spaces, people didn't dismiss them. They leaned in, because a flawless image doesn't just inspire admiration, it inspires curiosity. The controversy didn't begin with official statements, legal filings, or investigative journalism. Instead, it started in the shadows. Small comments, vague posts, and anonymous accounts dropping pieces of information on Korean forums late at night. At first, the posts didn't even mention Kim Soo Hyun directly. They spoke in fragments. Top actor, unexpected behavior, a situation behind the scenes. But users connected the dots. People began asking questions, and once a few comments hinted at his name, discussions exploded. Translated versions of these posts appeared on Twitter, X, spread by fan accounts and K-pop news pages. Reaction channels on YouTube made videos titled, "Something is happening with Kim Soo Hyun. Did we miss the signs? Why is everyone suddenly talking about him?" These videos didn't accuse him, but they didn't calm the situation either. They simply repeated the same questions the internet was asking, turning uncertainty into engagement. Soon, one unanswered question became 20, and 20 became hundreds. The strange part? Most people watching weren't even trying to reach a conclusion. They were trying to understand why an actor with zero history of scandal was suddenly at the center of growing online tension. This wasn't a controversy fueled by facts. It was a controversy fueled by attention. And attention spreads faster than truth. Once the online momentum became impossible to ignore, the media did what the media always does. They circled. Korean entertainment outlets began posting articles referencing public concerns and heated discussions. None of the articles confirmed wrongdoing, but they highlighted the intensity of online interest. Western entertainment sites followed suit. Searches for Kim Soo Hyun accused, Kim Soo Hyun controversy, and Kim Soo Hyun rumor surged across Google and YouTube. News aggregators detected the spike and pushed the story into trending sections. Even without confirmation, the mere association of his name with dramatic keywords created a subtle shift in perception. And the headlines kept evolving. Fans demand answers. Agency remains silent. Internet divided. It didn't matter that nothing concrete had surfaced. The public was already hooked, not because the rumor was believable, but because of the shock that came with attaching his name to it. There's a psychological effect called the spotlight shift. When someone with a spotless image faces even a tiny moment of uncertainty, the contrast makes the rumor feel larger than life. That effect worked full force against Kim Soo Hyun. Even his silence, a silence that likely came from caution, was interpreted as mysterious. And the more mysterious it felt, the more the internet talked. Behind the scenes, brands and advertisers were watching. Public figures tied to multi-million-dollar contracts cannot be associated with large-scale online speculation, even if the controversy has no confirmed foundation. This is especially true in markets like the United States, where brand safety is treated almost as seriously as profit. For years, Kim Soo Hyun had been one of the most reliable faces for luxury campaigns, major Korean brands, and international companies. But the moment his name became linked to accusations, even in question form, PR teams began quietly evaluating the situation. No contracts were publicly canceled, no major partnerships collapsed. But the shift was subtle yet clear. Fewer high-profile promotions, more carefully worded brand posts, temporary delays in launches that featured him. This wasn't punishment, it was precaution. Brands operate under a simple rule. If the public hesitates, the company hesitates twice as hard. And though nothing had been proven, the hesitation was undeniable. What happened next had less to do with the controversy itself and more to do with how the internet works. On YouTube, even viewers who never watched K-dramas suddenly found videos about Kim Soo Hyun in their recommendations. Algorithmic chains formed. You watch one celebrity video, YouTube suggests another. That video references controversy. Suddenly, your entire feed shifts. On TikTok, short clips summarizing everything we know racked up millions of views, even if everything was mostly speculation. On Twitter X, every retweet made the story appear more legitimate. This phenomenon is known as algorithmic amplification, when the system assumes a topic is important simply because a lot of people are interacting with it. In the digital age, repetition equals credibility. So while no official verdict existed, the constant repetition of his name next to words like accusation, scandal, or truth reprogrammed public perception. It didn't matter that the story wasn't verified, it mattered that the story was everywhere. And once something becomes everywhere, it becomes real enough to influence how people think. Kim Soo Hyun didn't get caught in a confirmed scandal. He got caught in a perfect digital storm. After all the discussions, the trending posts, the heated comments, and the speculation, one thing remains absolutely true. Nothing definitive has been confirmed. And yet the conversation continues. Why? Because the internet thrives on unanswered questions. People aren't just asking whether the accusations have merit. They're asking, why did these rumors appear at this moment? Why did they gain traction so quickly? Who benefits from the narrative changing? These questions are bigger than the controversy itself. They reflect a deeper concern about how quickly public perception can shift without solid evidence. For Kim Soo Hyun, the situation remains ambiguous. For the public, the curiosity remains alive. And for the internet, ambiguity is fuel. The story of Kim Soo Hyun is not just about accusations. It's about what happens when an image built over 10 years collides with the unpredictable force of digital speculation. He didn't fall from grace because of a confirmed scandal. He fell into the spotlight of uncertainty, a spotlight that can be just as damaging. In the age of algorithms, fame isn't destroyed by truth. It's destabilized by questions. And those questions spread fast. If this controversy proves anything, it's that even the most admired, most disciplined, and most consistent celebrities can find themselves at the center of a narrative they didn't create and can't control. Which leaves us with the final question. In today's world, does the truth even matter as much as the story people choose to believe?